morning. I forgot my work shirt this morning. I have to go buy one later today. Sort of dressed like a Chippendale dancer this morning, I think. Oh my god. I forgot my work shirt, like I said before, sorry. Nobody's watching anyways. I apologize for the inappropriate work attire this morning. I forgot my work shirt. I'm wearing my the shirt that I wore my bike ride here this morning. So I'm gonna have to go buy one later once Joe Fresh opens. Joe Fresh on Lonsdale. Welcome to the stream. I'm baking bagels. Live from North Vancouver, Lonsdale, 17th. Yes, I am working this morning. This is what I do for a living. I bake bagels. I work most Saturdays, so it's not unusual for me to be working on a Saturday morning. I was saying I look like a Chip and Dale dancer with this shirt on. It's sort of hilarious, actually. We're a Scottish brawler. Oh, this hat is ridiculous. Whatever. Yeah, the water's hot. Yeah, it's boiling hot. Boiling hot. Sterling. I'm baking bagels. If that's what you're asking. These are Montreal style bagels, so they get boiled in honey infused water. Just giving the dough a little bit of a stretch to make the hole a little bit wider. Also maintains the shape of the bagel a little bit better when you do this. Hello. I need to apologize to the new streamers that I'm not wearing proper work attire because I forgot my work shirt this morning. So this is what I wear on my bike ride to work. Fortunately, I have my work pants on, but I'm gonna have to go buy a new shirt this morning, I think. From Joe Fresh, across the street on Lonsdale. We are live from North Vancouver, Lonsdale and 17th. Thank you for watching the stream. I am baking bagels. Montreal style bagels. We boil them first in honey infused water. And I put them on mahogany boards. Put them in the oven. I let them bake. Hello, welcome to the stream. Thanks for watching. My name's Steven. I'm a baker. This is my livelihood, if you're wondering what I'm doing here. Hello. I look like a Chip and Dale dancer, or one of the characters from Snatch. I think this is what my attire resembles closest this morning. Regard, thank you for watching. I look like a thug or a male dancer. I don't know. I can't decide. Thug. Probably more. I'm looking more like a thug this morning, I think. Yeah, you can. Hello. So I have one batch in the oven, and I have one in the pot. Hola! Are you saying hello in every different language you can say hello in? Hola, mi amigo. ¿Cómo está? Hey. Welcome to the stream. I'm baking bagels. My name's Steve. And I forgot my work shirt this morning, so I'm dressed inappropriately for this morning's work. But I'm going to buy a shirt later today, because there is a clothing store across the street called Joe Fresh. I'm going to go buy me a new shirt. So this morning I look like a male stripper or a thug of some kind. Street fighter, a brawler. I've never been in a street fight. I've never been in a street fight my entire life. Although I look like a street fighter. Should be on my bucket list though. Participate in a street brawl. Participate in a street brawl. Brawl. Hamlin Towns in Brunswick, my famous Hanover city. The river Weser, deep and wide, washes its wall on the southern side. A pleasanter spot you've never spied. But when begins my ditty, almost 500 years ago, to see the townsfolk suffer so from vermin was a pity. Rats, they fought the dogs and killed the cats and bit the babies in the cradles, and ate the cheese from the rats and licked the soup from the cook's old ladles. Split open the kegs of salted strats, made nests for the men's Sunday hats, and even spoiled the women's chats by drowning out their speaking with shrieking and squeaking in 50 different sharp laughs. At last the people in a body to the town came flocking. 'Tis clear, cried they, our mayor is a naughty, and that's for our corporation. Shocking to think we buy gowns lined with ermine, for dolts who can't or won't determine what's best to rid us of our vermin. You hope because you're old and obese to find in the furry civic robes ease. Rouse up, sirs, give your brains a racking, to find the remedy we are lacking, for sure as fate will send you packing. At this mayor corporation quaked with a mighty consternation. An hour they sat in council. At length the mayor broke silence. Before I eyed my ermine gown sallow, I wish I were a mile hence. It's easy to bid one rack one's brain. I'm sure my poor head aches again. I scratch it so, but all in vain. Oh, for a trap, a trap, a trap. Just as he said this, what should hap? at the chamber door but a gentle tap. Bless us, cried the mayor, what's that? With the corporation as he sat, looking little through wondrous fat, nor brighter were his eyes, nor moister than a too long open oyster, save when a newly paunch grew mutinous, or a plate of turtle green glutinous, only a scraping of shoes on a mat. Anything like the sound of a rat makes my heart go pit-a-pat. Come in, cried the mayor, looking figure, and in did come the strangest figure. His long clear coat from heel to head was half yellow and half red, and he himself was tall and thin, with sharp blue eyes, each like a pin, and light loose hair and swarthy skin, nor tuft of hair on cheek, nor beard on chin, but lips where a smile went out and in. There was no guessing his kith or kin, and nobody could enough admire this tall man in his quaint attire. Quoth one, it's as my great-grandsire, starting up with the trump of doom's tone, had walked this way from his painted tombstone. He advanced towards the council table, and please, your honor, said he, I am able, by means of secret charm to draw all the creatures living beneath the sun, that crawl or swim or fly or run, after me so as you never saw. And I chiefly use my charm on creatures that do people harm, the mole and toad and newt and viper, and people call me the Pied Piper. And here they noticed round his neck a scarf of red and yellow stripe, to match with his coat of self-same check. And at its scarf's end hung a pipe, and his fingers they noticed were ever straying, as if impatient to be playing. Upon this pipe, as low it dangled, over his vesture so all fangled. Yes, said he, Pied Piper as I am, in Tartary I friendly can. Last June from his huge swarms of gnats, I eased in Asia the Nizam, the monsters brood of vampire bats. And as for what your brain bewilders, if I rid your town of rats, will you give me 1,000 guilders? 150,000 was the exclamation of an astonished bearer and corporation. Into the street the piper stepped, smiling first a little smile, as if he knew what magic slept in his quiet pipe the while. Like a musical adept to blow his pipe, his lips he wrinkled, and green and blue his sharp eyes twinkled, like a candle flame where salt is sprinkled. And ere 3 shrill notes the pipe uttered, you heard as if an army muttered. The muttering grew to a grumbling, the grumbling grew to a mighty rumbling, and out of the houses came the rats tumbling. Great rats, small rats, lean rats, brawny rats, brown rats, black rats, gray rats, tawny rats, grave old tawders, gay young friskers, fathers, mothers, uncles, cousins, cocking tails and pricking whiskers, families by tens and dozens, brothers, sisters, husbands, wives, followed the Pied Piper for their lives. From street to street he piped advancing, and step for step they followed dancing, until they came to the river Weser, wherein all plunged and perished, save one who, stout as Julius Caesar, swam across and lived to carry, as he the manuscript he cherished, to Bratland home his commentary, which was, at first shrill notes up the pipe, I heard a sound as of scraping tripe, and putting apples wondrous ripe into the cider presses bright, and moving away of pickle top boards, and leaving a jar of conserve cupboards, and drawing the corks of train oil flasks, and a breaking the hoops of butter cast, and it seemed as if a voice, sweeter far than by harper by psalteries, breathed, called out, "Oh, rats, rejoice! The world has grown to a vast risaltery. So munch on, crunch on, take your nunch on, breakfast, supper, dinner, lunch on, and just a bulky sugar punch on, already staved like a great sun shone. Gracious, scarce an inch before me, just methought it said come bore me, I found the Weser rolling over me. You should have heard the hand of people ring the bells so they rock the steeple. Go, cried the mayor, get long poles, hook up the nest, block up the holes, consult your carpenters and builders, and leave in our town not even a trace of the rats, when suddenly up the face of the piper stood in the marketplace. The first, if you please, my 1,000 guilders. 1,000 guilders! The mayor looked blue, so did the corporation too, for council dinners they were havoc, with Claret, Moselle, Vin de Gras, Pop, and half the money would replenish their seller's biggest butt of Rhenish. To pay this sum to a wandering fellow, 60 coats of bread and yellow. Besides, spoke the mayor with a knowing wink, our business was done at the river's brink. We saw with our eyes the vermin sink, and what's dead can't come to life, I think. So, friend, we are not folks to shrink from our duty of giving you something to drink, no matter of money to put in your poke. But as for the guilders, what we spoke of them, as you well know, was a joke. Besides, our losses have made us thrifty. 1,000 guilders, come, take 50. Piper's face fell and he cried, No trifling, I can't wait beside. I found this visit by dinner time, Baghdad, except the prime of the headcook's pottage. All he's riches, probably left in the caliph's kitchen of a nest of scorpions, so survivor. With him I proved no bargain driver, with no thing called beta stiver. And folks who put me in a passion, may find me pipe after another fashion. How, cried the mayor, do you think I brook, being worse treated than a cook, insulted by a rival, with idle pipe and vesture piebald? Threaten us, fellow, do your worst, blow your pipe there till you burst. Once more he stepped into the street, and to his lips again laid his long pipe of smooth straight cane. An airy blew 3 notes, such sweet soft notes as yet musicians cunning never gave me in raptured air. There was a rustling that seemed like a bustling of merry crowds justling at pitching and hustling. Small feet were pattering, wooden shoes clattering, little hands clapping, and little tongues chattering. And like foals in the farmyard or barley is scattering, all came the children running, all the little boys and girls with rosy cheeks and flaxen curls and sparkling eyes and teeth like pearls. Tripping and skipping run merrily after, the wonderful music was shouting and laughter. The mayor was dumb and the council stood as if there changed the block of wood, unable to move a step or cry to the children merrily skipping by. Could only follow with an eye that joyous crowd at the piper's back, and how the mayor was on the rack, and the wretched council's bosom beat as the piper turned from High Street to where the western rolled its waters, right in the way of their sons and daughters. However, he turned from south to west, and to Cobblebury Caleb's steps addressed, and after him the children pressed. Great was the joy in every breast. He never crossed the mighty top, he's forced like the piping drop, and we shall see our children stop. When lo, they reached the mountainside, a wondrous portal opened wide, as if a cavern was suddenly hollowed. The piper advanced and the children followed, and when all were in the very last, the door in the mountainside shut fast. Did I say all? No one was lame, and could not dance the whole way. And then after years, if you would blame his sadness, he was used to say, this doll in our towns my playmates left, I can't forget the hour of all the pleasant sights I see, which the piper also promised me. For he led us, he said, to a joyous land, joining the town in jest at hand, where waters gushed and fruit trees grew, flowers before the fairer hue, and everything was strange and new. The sparrow was bright in the peacock here, and their dogs overran our fell of deer, and honeybees had lost their stings, and horses were born with eagle's wings. And just as I became assured, my lame foot was speedily cured. The music stopped, and I stood still, and found myself outside the hill, left behind against my will, to go down limping as before, and never hear of that country more. Alas, alas, for Hamelin, there came into many a burgher's pate a text which says that heaven's gate opes to the rich at his easy rate, as the needle's eye takes Camelin. The mayor sent east, west, north, and south to offer the piper by word of mouth, wherever with men's lot to find him, silver and gold to his heart's content, if only he'd return the way he went, bring the children behind him. But when they saw it was lost and never, the piper and dancers were gone forever. They made it as few as lawyers never should think their records dated duly, if after the day of the month and year, these words do not as well appear. And so long after what happened here, on the 22nd of July, 1376, and the better in memory to fix, the place of the children's last retreat, they called it the Piper Street, where anyone playing pipe or tabor was sure for his future to lose his labor, nor suffered a hospital or your tavern, to shock with mirth the streets all solemn, and opposite the place of the column, cavern they wrote the story on a column, and on great church window painted, the same to make the world acquainted, how their children were stolen away, and there it stands this very day. And I must not admit to say that in Transylvania there's a tribe of alien people who ascribe the way and dress of which their neighbors laid such stress to their fathers and mothers having risen out of some subterranean prison long time ago, into which they were Japan long time ago in a mighty band, out of Hamlin towns in Brunswick land. But how or why they don't understand. So, Lily, let me and you be wipers of scores out with all men, especially pipers. And if they pipe us free from rats or from mice, if we promise them aught, let us keep our promise. The Pied Piper of Hamelin by Robert Browning. If we promise them aught, let us keep our promise. I need to apologize for my inappropriate work attire. I forgot my work shirt this morning, and I'm wearing my cycling t-shirt, sleeveless shirt, whatever you want to call it. I am going to buy a work shirt on my break. So this morning I looked like a male stripper. Or a street brawler. I was saying literally, I've never been in a street brawl in my entire life. But it should be something that's on everyone's bucket list, I'm sure. It's definitely on my bucket list now that I've thought of it. Participate in a street brawl. No, I wouldn't do that. Good morning, and welcome to the stream. I'm baking bagels. Excuse me, I got just need to clear my throat a bit. Any Germans watching the stream this morning? Anybody from Hamburg? That's a place where some street brawls are going down right now. Sorry, I missed that. Hello. to the stream. My name's Steve. I'm baking bagels. Hello. Welcome to the stream. My name's Steve. I'm baking bagels. Merhaba. Merhaba? Hello. Baking bagels. I currently have two batches in the three batches in the oven, and a batch of sesame out of the oven. I'm incredibly thirsty this morning, right now, and I think I need to drink something. Back in a minute. First thought was he lied in every word, that hoary triple with malicious eye, askance to watch the working of his lie. On mine, his mouth scarce able to afford, suppression of his lead, his purse its edge at one more victim gained thereby. What else should he be set for with his staff? What save to waylay with his lies and snare all the travelers who might find him posted there? And asked the road, I guessed what skull-like laugh would break, what crutch can write my epitaph for pastime in the dusty thoroughfare. If at his counsel I should turn aside into ominous track which all agree hides the dark tower, Yet acquiescingly I did turn as he pointed. Neither pride nor hope rekindling at the end described, so much as gladness some end might be. For what with my whole world wide wondering, what with my search drawn out for years, my hope dwindled into a ghost not fit to cope with that obstreperous joy success would bring. I hardly tried now to rebuke the spring, my heart made finding failure in its scope. As a sick man very near to death seems dead indeed, and feels begin and end the tears, and takes the farewell of each friend, and hears one bid the other go, draw breath freelier outside, since all is over, he saith, and the blow fallen no grieving can amend. While some discusseth near other graves be room enough for this, and when a day suits best for carrying the corpse away, with care about bandaged scarfs and staves, and still the man he resolved and only craves, he may not shame such tender love and stay. Thus I had for so long suffered in this quest, heard failure prophesied so oft being writ, so many times among the band to wit. The knights in two dark towers searched the rest of the steps, that just to fail as they seem best, and all doubt was now should I be fit. So I do dance the phone here. Hola. Welcome to the stream. Buenos dias. Hello. Hello. Where was I? So quiet as despair I turned from him, that hateful cripple, out of his highway into the path he pointed. All the day it being a dreary one at best, and dim was settling into its close, yet shot one grim red leer to see the plain catch its stray. For mark, no sooner was I fairly flound, pledged to the plain after a pace or two, than pausing to throw backward a last two, over the safe road was gone, great plain all round, nothing but plains with horizon found. I must go on, naught else remained to do. So on I went. I think I never saw such starved, ignoble nature, nothing throw, for flowers as well expect the cedar grove, but chortle and spurge according to their law, might propagate their kind with none to awe. You think a bird being a treasure trove. No penury and earthness things were base, and some fine sort were the lad's portion. See or so was that no. I'm about to be blinded by the sun, so that's usually the time that I don't know what Merhaba means. Yeah, so I'm gonna be yeah, here comes the sun. It's gonna blind me. But yeah, thank you for watching the stream. I'm gonna shut it down here because can't see anything. And yeah, I'll be back next week. Thanks for watching.